apparently there's a height limit in this weight class. We have Connell sporting the tie trunks here. That makes you wonder if he's going to come out and want to throw some hands and leg kicks right away.
He's sporting the tie trunks, but he fights out of Alliance Powerhouse Jiu-Jitsu team, multiple-time world champion Jiu-Jitsu team. He's under black belt Rafael Rezando out of Brazil. Boa noite, Rafael. Onde fica o hotel? Muy louca asa.
That, what he said, man. Looks like Carlos is going to have to come a little bit of a reach advantage here.
Nice.
Connell is throwing a lot of leg kicks here.
Oh, he dropped.
Oh, whoa.
It's over. Wow, he is out hard.
I don't. Was that looked like a?
It looked like a knee. I don't want to call it. It was accidental if it was.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it.
It looked like he was going for the body with the kick, and the guy ran right into the knee.
Exactly. That's that is a problem with these here. I mean, he looked like he was shooting in at just the right time to run into that body kick, because it was thrown directly to the body.
That is one of the most out knockouts I've ever seen. I mean, he was out like a light switch.
Is it worse that he fell down looking right at you?
That was a little eerie. That was a little eerie, man. I hope the kid's all right.
I think he'll be okay. It's just
he's raising up. He has no idea where he's at.
That's why we have these great refs that we do here. They stop the fight when it needs to be stopped, and they have a good eye for this. The ref didn't let him take any excess damage or anything like that. No,
and his opponent didn't look to hit him while he was hurt. I mean, he threw one punch, but at that point he didn't know that the fight was over. He was out. Rafael's checking on the kid. Beautiful sportsmanship by Rafael.
We just got to look at the replay here. Luckily, we happen to know the cameraman. He's a really good friend of ours. And apparently, it looks exactly like he threw a body kick, and Carlos happened to shoot in at just that moment to eat it on the button there.
Yeah, there's no way, in my mind, there was no way he was throwing a knee. It wasn't the right posture. It wasn't the right positioning for a knee. Just bad timing. Really unfortunate. It happens. It's a fight.
Exactly.
It's not like it goes in the gym.
Had this been under pro rules, totally legal, totally legit.
It was violent, and it was one of the worst knockouts I've ever seen in person.
Definitely. It's definitely got the crowd stirred here. A lot of people on their feet. A lot of people worried about this guy. He came in here and he put it on the line, making his debut tonight.
I said when he hit, he landed face down. His eyes were wide open, staring at us. No motion whatsoever. Not even a flinch. Completely unplugged. They're checking his neck now.
I'm hoping the guy comes out. I hope this does not steer him away, because he looked like he was real aggressive. He looked like he came in shape, and you hate to see something like this happen to somebody in their debut. You want them to come back and come back strong. You don't want them to be scared away from this sport, because this is a great sport. And I'm just wondering what the boxing commission is going to render as the decision here. There is no way they could put this as a disqualification.
No.
Absolutely no way.
No, it'd be so unfair to Brandon, who came in looking sharp, man.
That he did.
Man, and that's his stand-up striking. We know he trains with a world-class jiu-jitsu team. That's his striking that we saw. Would love to get a chance to see the guy off the ground, see what he could do. Man,
would have been crazy.
If you're training with Rafael, you're tight. That's all I can tell you. Your game is tight.
And his stand-up looked good. It looked crisp. Oh, come on! Don't boo the guy.
Really poor sportsmanship crowd.
There's not even beer being served here, is there?
No, no excuse.
No excuse. Brandon O'Connell, man. We reviewed the tape here, man, and a lot of people were booing, and I just think that's horse crap, man, because you were clearly throwing a body shot, and he just happened to shoot in. I mean, how does that make you feel right now?
I mean, the game plan coming in, was to work the legs and the body. He was short, had good wrestling, and I knew the first time I kicked him, he didn't like it, but I thought it was a body shot. I didn't know he was knocked out till he went stiff. I go to finish, and I did not know. and then I look after they separated, his tooth was in my knee. Yeah, I had to get it out.
That we need dude, get a shot of that. The tooth in the knee. That is crazy. You know, but we said it on the air, man. You were clearly throwing a body kick, man. You know, you're doing good control in the range, and I mean, were you trying to use your range to avoid the takedown and look for the knockout here tonight?
I was looking to stand and bang with him. You know, I have great jiu-jitsu, you know, with Rafael Rosendo, but I worked a lot with Shane Tyner on just staying away, keeping the distance, and picking him apart. I knew he was a good wrestler, but I knew he didn't want to stand and bang. If he did, he didn't want to bang for long. And I could tell as soon as I landed that kick that, you know, he was
Yeah, you actually saw him. He looked like he was trying to come in to shoot. He'd eat a leg kick and then move back out. So you had a lot of power in your kicks. If he did get you to the ground, were you going to be okay on there?
Man, I train with the best, you know, jiu-jitsu in the world, Alliance Jiu-Jitsu world champions. You know, Rafael Rosendo, world champion, man, great coach. And, you know, that's what I do, man. I live on the ground. If it has to go there, I'll submit anybody. You know, doesn't matter who you bring in. But this guy had good wrestling, you know. Just prove to you I can land a knockout. Next time I come in, I'll give you a submission. You know, we'll call it even.
That's a good attitude, man. You came here, you looked really impressive tonight, and I hate that it had to end that way, man. But you look sharp, and you know, it's just these things happen, you know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's a great opponent, super nice guy, you know. I mean, I'd love to, you know, him to get better. I wish him well, his team well, you know. But you know, that's, you know, how it happened.
And you're a great sportsman, you know. You checked on him, and you know, you even went over there and
yeah, you know,
talked to his teammates.
I felt bad, you know. I didn't know how to fight when. You know, a lot of people said no contest. Some people say DQ, but I was more worried about him. I could tell when I followed up, you know, he was hurt very bad. You know, he wasn't moving, 1 or 2 fists, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he actually landed with his eyes open, looking at us, kind of like a zombie. It was kind of eerie, but
yeah, you know, but you know, we're gonna go back, we're gonna train, and hopefully we get back in.
All right, man. Well, you look good tonight, and hope you look good next time, man. Good job.